Hey everybody, Shoma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 6th episode and season finale, season 1 of Red Dwarf. This one is entitled Me Squared. I still can't get over the fact that there was only 6 episodes a season for Red Dwarf. I never, ever got that when I was younger watching it growing up. I don't know if it's because maybe my mum watched them at different time, or stuff like that, or multiple together, or just repeats or stuff like that. I don't know. It just never seemed like there was only 6 episodes a season. I didn't understand that when I first saw it. So it's very weird to me that it's in 6 boxes of 6. And I'm like, huh? Now I found out afterwards because it's on BBC iPlayer. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 8, and then to 10. I was like, where's season 9? I thought maybe it's the extra special. Because I've already seen the first lot of season of the comeback, which I think actually is technically season 9. Apparently, BBC does not have the rights to air that on iPlayer. I believe it was actually originally on the UK channel called Dave. Still love that title, always will. But apparently they don't have the rights to it. But you can but on Blu-ray, I believe I might be able to get it on Amazon Prime to pay for it, possibly on iTunes, stuff like that. So there will, whenever we get to that point, there will be ways around it. I wouldn't surprise me if I'm getting back into Red Dwarf. I might end up buying all of it, So once we get to that point, I've got to spend a bit of money. But it's Red Dwarf. I don't mind, I do not mind. I fucking love Red Dwarf. Always will. Always will. And I'm excited to get to new stuff whenever I do. But last episode was the one I was looking forward to. Or it was one of. I'm looking forward to all of it, quite frankly. But I was looking forward to last week's one because of the fact that it was Craig Ferguson. He looked so freaking young. Apparently at that age he was a bit overweight, and I believe he had some issues and stuff like that. But he just looks so completely different. And his American accent was so freaked me out. Because I was going to say I've only ever heard him with his proper Scottish accent, but as I was saying in the reaction, we also heard him as Owl in Winnie the Pooh, and that's English. And I looked into it, I was like, what else has he been in? And I discovered he was actually one, I believe, at least a producer, or I think he's actually one of the co-creators of the UK series Doc Marty with Martin Clunes. There's so much he did that I did not know about. It's crazy. But he was great, and Paranoia was fantastic. I don't know the actor's name. I've seen him in something else. I believe I looked it up. I cannot remember off the top of my head. I'm still reeling over Craig Ferguson. I'm watching this on Saturday evening. I only put out last week's reaction yesterday. I had to think for a second. But so it's still really in my head. That's Craig Ferguson, because obviously I was editing it to yesterday. I want to thank everybody for being patient with my reaction, getting up for that. I went from one illness the previous week into another illness this week, and I was not in the. I managed to record that both because I still felt run down. Plus, I knew I wasn't going to have the time in the certain other days of the week to record. So I recorded What We Do in the Shadows and Red Dwarf on Tuesday. Luckily, managed to get What We Do in the Shadows out that day, and that was when I was starting to feel better from the previous illness. And then the very next day, actually that very evening, I started feeling run down again. Came down with another illness. Now, you might actually hear part of that still remaining in my What We Do in the Shadows reaction, because I started off, voice sounded, to me at least, I don't know if it came across, but it sounded a bit clearer and then got a bit croakier at the end. So apologies if my voice changes throughout this. I'm mostly better, but still not 100%. And towards the end of, I recorded What We Do in the Shadows earlier. Towards the end of that, I was feeling a bit tender because I was talking so much. So, who knows? I've also got to do Blake 7 after this, so I'm not going to want to talk to it all tomorrow, am I? Oh, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being so fucking patient. You guys are freaking brilliant. You still watch my stuff. Even though I'm not replying to the comments so much, the mental block I've got in my head because of all stress. But everything's been all over the place with my reaction, my reactions being released recently, and you guys have just been so fucking patient with me. You've been amazing. And now, obviously, I've said it in other videos. I don't think I actually said it in my What We Do in the Shadows reaction this morning. But then again, I was just concentrating on hoping my voice gets through it. Plus, it was a season 2 premiere, and I was excited about that. But maybe within a month or so, possibly, hopefully, somewhere over the UK summer holiday. So before September, maybe the first week or so of September, we will be moving. Because things have been done now where nobody can back out of the sale of the house or the buying of the house we're getting. So I'm saying this because when we have a moving in date, the week before and the week after, I'm not releasing any videos, okay? I will put up a video saying things like this when I have an actual date, but at the moment, we still don't. We still got to, like, get the money from the sale of one of my dad's houses and exchange it type thing and sign stuff. So we don't know any dates yet, but when I do, I will put up a separate video. But obviously, week up to it, packing, organizing things, that kind of thing. Probably leave my desk up most of it, but I will want to concentrate on that. Then afterwards, got to settle in the new house, got to reset all this up. Like, I might do a test stream on my Twitch, just to test the audio and stuff like that. But up until, if I can, find the time, because my daughter's home, I will try and, like, bulk react, like, to some stuff, and then edit over those times. But I just wanted to do a quick warning that coming up, there will be a 2-week period where I'm not releasing any videos, okay? As I said, I will put up a separate video detailing the date, what times I will be not releasing videos. But yeah, that last episode was great. Like, I remembered confidence and paranoia. Like, I remembered what confidence looked like, even though I didn't realize it was Craig Ferguson. I remembered the general idea of what paranoia looked like, but I did not remember how they came about. Like, I had no idea it was because of virus. I forgot the raining fish completely and the exploding mare. And I forgot how Rimmer seemed to care about Lister. He was actually really concerned, and I thought it was actually really sweet. Maybe it's because he didn't want him to die and be left alone with Cat and Holly. I don't know. But he does... It's almost like it's not friend or care, like, whatever, but it's not, like, hate either. It's a really difficult to describe relationship these two have. And, like, I know it probably evolves. I cannot remember. It's been so freaking long since I've watched Red Dwarf. But it was really sweet seeing how concerned he was. And I completely forgot. I was shocked that it was confidence that destroyed the machine and killed paranoia. I think now thinking about it, I can remember the taking off the helmet on there. But, like, for some reason, I didn't remember it on the side of a thing. For some reason, I thought it was somewhere else. It was like my memories all jumbled up. And, like, as I said, I haven't watched this in so long, especially this episode. Like, most of the time, I remember it with the second Crichton with Robert Llewellyn, or with the first Crichton with Robert Llewellyn's head look planted over the top. So, like, the early stuff, like, I remember these episodes-ish. But I don't remember all of any of them. But there's certain things I remember more. And there's the episodes where it becomes, like, a bit, like, colours become a bit more crisper and stuff like that. Like, and I think they're in a different setting. I think the ones I remember more is when they're on Starbug. Those are the ones I remember the most. And even those I don't remember much of. Like we got there's so many different ones I'm looking forward to, like Dwayne Dibley. I'm so looking forward to Dwayne Dibley. But I can't believe this is the finale. Now, at the end of it, I thought it was freaking hilarious. Rimmer had swapped Kachansky's disc, and it's like going, like I was going to put it there. And now we've got 2 Rimmers. I'm assuming it goes on to this. I can't remember anything about a Rimmer. Now the episode is called Me Squared. So I'm assuming it's got something to do with us having 2 Rimmers now. But I don't think I remember anything about the episode. I don't think. But then again, there's been times where I'm watching it, I'm like, oh my God, I remember now, and stuff like that. But because it's Red Dwarf and I freaking love it so much, and it's a comfort to me, it makes me feel, it's a weird feeling to describe. I meant to react to the comment or reply to some comments today, but my daughter's home and I've just been feeling a bit shit again today, in a different, like, a weird way. I think stress-wise, and that's why I couldn't get my head to do it. But like, I saw that at least one of you guys like see this as a comfort thing as well with Red Dwarf. Like, it's a difficult thing to describe. It's not just a comfort. I don't know if it reminds me of growing up or home or my mum or my former stepdad or stuff like that. I don't know. It's a weird thing to describe, but it makes me happy. It makes me happy, this show. I freaking love it. And I'm so excited to react to this because I don't think I remember, as I said, much of it. But I believe the first episode of season 2 is where we get Crichton. Now, I don't know the actor's name. Apologies, but in my eyes, Crichton is Robert Llewellyn. Like, I might remember more of this, the second actor, or the first actor, sorry, than I think. But as I said before, I kind of supplant Robert Llewellyn's look on top of the original look. But we'll see. We've got this episode to do first, and I'm excited. I don't know if they'll leave it on a cliffhanger or what. I don't know. I'm freaking excited, and I'm looking forward to it. But if you guys enjoy the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Also, I forgot to say, I've said it in my What We Do in the Shadows reaction as well, which technically for you guys, hopefully yesterday. I'm hoping I get this out on time. Great if I didn't again. But I've got a new key light here, and the light that used to be this side is now this side of my screen, and this one's like a different one, so the light might look a bit weird with this reaction. I've still got to work out what looks best for each video. You know, like each episode I've got to adjust or each program I'm watching, I've got to adjust my lighting slightly sometimes. Like, when this is more white on screen, I get, at least with my old lighting, maybe still with this one over here, I get a bit whited out. So apologies if things look a bit weird. I'll try and work it out. I really want to get another one of these, but I got it in Amazon Prime, so I'm not sure I can afford the full price of that at the moment anyway. I want to get one.
This is an SOS distress call.
I'm also hoping, personally, that this thing with Holly at the beginning doesn't carry on. I don't know what it is about these kind of things, because there's like same with modern Doctor Who when you had Amy doing her introduction. I don't know what it is. I hate these kind of like things. You know, I don't know what it is. I just like, I don't know if it's my impatience or what, but it's like, fucking hurry up and get on with the episode, you know?
The pop-up Kama Sutra. Zero Gravity Edition. That's mine.
Zero Gravity Edition. No comment, this is YouTube.
J. Rimmer a tribute. What's this?
It's a video of my death.
Oh!
You're very strange, Rimmer.
What's so strange? You have videos of weddings and births?
You're not
So
a
to get a
death?
few people round, give them a sherry and invite them to watch you snuff it.
It's one of the most important things that ever happened to me. Just stick it in the trunk and shut up.
They can kind of say that, can't they? Because they've come back as a hologram.
I know, but the blue tack is mine.
He wants to take the blue tack?
Well, it is mine.
Really?
I did pay for it with my money.
Oh, there's one of your old toenail clippings under the bed. I'll put that in too, shall I?
Oh, gross.
No more you and your stupid.
It's two of them.
annoying
Oh, he's
face.
moving
No
out.
more
Okay.
You and your stupid annoying habits.
But somebody else said in the comments as well that the explanation of why they're in the same room is the fact everything, loads of other bits need to be decontaminated. So I didn't think of it at the time like that, but I saw somebody's comment. I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense how they do it. Like, I don't know if they decontaminate things in the future. I don't know.
Changing the symbols on my revision timetable, so instead of taking my engineering finals, I went swimming.
The symbols fell off. I thought I'd put them back in the right place.
Swapping
Yeah.
my toothpaste for a tube of contraceptive jelly? Yes, Lister, the same kind of joke as putting my name down on the waiting list for experimental pile surgery.
I'm talking about playing your self-hypnosis tapes all through the night, learn Esperanto while you sleep.
Oh, God,
learn
Esperanto,
quantum
I
theory
forgot.
while you sleep.
Hey, quantum theory is handy. Don't know about Esperanto.
What about the time you tied me hair to the bedpost and then sounded the fire alarm?
Oh, just the thought of that hurts.
I nearly
he's
needed
got
brain surgery.
What brains? The
Oh.
point is, you've always stopped me being...
What brains, cheeky.
You never had the right set of pens for your genie drawing. Your dividers don't stretch far enough.
Well, they don't.
See?
He always, that was the same in like the beginning of the series. He blames everything else for his life and his errors and stuff like that. So it's something else's fault.
It's not the place, Lister, it's the company.
Oh, so he's
I'm about to
moving
share
next
my
door,
life with
okay.
Someone who will give me...
So maybe decontaminate. Okay then, so if that, he can move next door. Why didn't he move next door before instead of
Absolutely want, Mr. Rimmer. I'll be along lickety-split.
sharing a room with Lister, you know?
Carry on.
This is so well done. Like, the body double is really good. Unless they somehow do it
I
differently.
just don't know why I didn't think of this before. A duplicate me.
Exactly. Oh, okay, duplicate I guess is weird.
Be very
But-
careful with that. It's an antique. It's absolutely priceless.
Why? There's a separate room he's moving into now. Okay, that's priceless, fair enough. But he's moving into another room now. Why can't he move to that one before? You know? Or maybe he didn't want to admit defeat, he didn't want to move.
Whoa! What's all this? Arnold's tops with us. I owe it all to Rimmer.
Really?
These headlines are about other people. You've cut them out and put them on the wall so people will think they're about you.
That is to motivate them. They could put up to motivate them, I guess. That makes sense to me.
Listen, we don't have to take this anymore. We don't have to put up with your snidey remarks, your total slobbiness, your socks that set off the sprinkler system.
Oh, lovely.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Rimmer.
That's really well done. Like, one's faces like they've got a bit more reddish tones, so it might be a light, but it's so well done. Even by today's standards, that is well done.
Hello, testing, one.
Who are the flowers for? Himself? Where the hell did he get the flowers?
Please form a queue. No squabbling.
Mate.
This is your lucky day.
You know there's no other ones. I'd say, does he not know that there's other children, not other people, but this is Cat. He's not the sharpest tool in the box, is he? Excuse me, still not 100%.
The big bunk.
Or two, pull out of bed, you don't go far.
Shampoo.
Oh no, also last time I got off a top bunk, I fractured my ankle.
From the middle.
Oh, really?
All the things that drove
I get it.
bonkers.
I get what he's doing. No, don't crack your knuckles, please, no. When people crack their knuckles, I can literally feel it. Fair play.
Oh, smacking out.
Yeah, like that, it really is like, ooh. But when people crack their knuckles, I can feel it. It's horrible.
BSc, SSc, what's that?
Bronze swimming certificate and silver swimming certificate.
This video pays homage to a man who fell short of greatness by a gnat's wing. Before we see
Oh,
a
dear Lord.
digitalized recording of his final moment.
I don't remember this at all, but it makes sense because I remembered the Rimmer song from later on. I really remember that, you know?
I know, sir, and I accept full responsibility for any consequences.
Emergency. There's an emergency going on. Nice. There's an
Gazpacho
emergency
soup.
announcement.
Dispatch? What?
Why were his last words gazpacho soup?
Yeah.
Central emergency. Good loving needed bad. Wow. Hey,
It does surprise me that Danny Jules can skate.
Jane.
Mate, you know there's no...
Dangerous too.
Again, I say he knows there's no girls on board, but it's Cat, he's an idiot.
If I believed that for 1 minute, I'd go crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, if he keeps him sane, why not?
No, earlier than that, 7. How about 6? No, 4:30. It's the middle of the night. You wanted driving, I'm
My daughters woke me
driving
up
you.
at sometimes at that time. Don't go back to bed. Oh, 4:30. Not by choice. Never by choice.
Fantastic, this is what I always dreamed of. I'm in heaven.
Better than 6.
How'd you know? Okay. I think one of them is going to get annoyed by the other soon. But the one that was led down, I think, might be the original one, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they Maybe Holly edited the one they brought back at the end of the last episode. And that's what made it wrong.
But why are they painting the colour the same colour it was before?
Yeah.
They're changing it from ocean grey to military grey, something that should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same.
That's the new military grey bit there, and that's the dowdy old nasty ocean grey bit there. Or is it the other way around?
I just wondered what you talked about and that, you know.
Millions of things, Lister. Apart
He
from being a
misses him, I
complete genius,
think.
that man happens to be a total delight.
He's annoying the shit out of him, isn't he?
But, I mean, he knows everything you know, and you know everything he knows.
And
so what you talking
which
about?
one's which? Is this the original one? But why isn't the other one out there? Is he doing something else on the list of things the Rimmer wants to do?
Lister, I'm far, far, far too much of a gentleman to stoop to that kind of shower room mentality. All you need
Because
to
there
know
isn't
about
one.
Yvonne Magruder is, I gave her one.
No, you didn't, because you've already admitted you haven't. But we know. You might not have told Lister that.
You've been watching my death video, haven't you? That's private. It's for my enjoyment only.
Enjoyment? I don't get that.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't have time to sit down and bash out a speech in iambic pentameter. I was hit in the face by an atomic explosion.
Yeah, I guess that, but why gazpacho soup? Exactly, Lister.
Dwarf. I thought so.
Put back at least. Is that his diary?
My diary by Arnold
Oh,
J.
God. This would be boring as hell. What was he doing in there?
You won't find that one. Not until he changes his boots.
Did he just shit in those boots? Huh.
See him clearly? Did you get a good look at his face? Could you spot him in a parade? I don't think so. I could have been anybody.
It's quite a mild suit for Cat, that one.
Well, yeah, I am actually.
Oh, then you won't want to know about the 2 super light speed fighters that are tracking us.
Oh, really?
What?
I'll leave you to your bubble blowing, mate.
No.
They're from Earth.
Really?
They're from the Norweb Federation.
The what?
What's that?
Norweb.
They want you, Dave,
Me?
The Northwestern...
for your crimes
What?
against humanity.
What?
Do you know what happens to sausages left unattended for 3 million years?
Yeah, they go mouldy.
Your
Yeah.
sausages, Dave, now cover 7/8 of the Earth's surface.
What?
So you left £17.50 in your bank account. Thanks
Okay.
to compound interest, you now own 98% of all the world's wealth. And because you've hoarded it for
Nice.
3 million years, nobody's got any money except for you and Norweb.
He needs to gloat over that with Rimmer. To Rimmer, I mean.
£180 billion.
What the fuck?
You're kidding.
April Fool.
Oh, you mother...
But it's not April.
Yeah, I know, but I could hardly wait 6 months with a red-hot jape like that.
It was all a joke. Jesus, Holly. That's terrible. I really thought it was real.
Keep your voice down. I'm not going to stand here and take this abuse.
Oh, okay.
Yes, when the going gets tough, the tough go and have a little cry in the corner. You've got a
What? I don't know
sponge for a
why.
backbone. No wonder Father hated you.
You're...
Lie.
Is there something wrong with this hologram?
He couldn't afford it.
Why is the second one having a go at him?
Twaddle. You better watch what you say about my mother. I'm a grown man and I'm not going to accept it. Now grow up, Mr. Gazpacho!
Gazpacho again.
Mr. What? I said Mr. Gazpacho!
What is this one having a go at him, though? I don't understand that.
I don't suppose you managed to get that blue tack together for me, have you?
Remember, it's 3 a.m.
It doesn't matter, it can wait till the morning. I'm just gonna sleep here, okay, till you're ready.
Oh,
All
Rimmer.
right, is he?
Sure, absolutely.
What is wrong with the other one?
No problem
Why is he
with
so
that.
different? Or, like, why is he having a go at himself? Because it's exactly the same thing. They went through exactly the same things.
Hit the wall, go on! Hit the wall, go on! Yeah!
What's wrong with this one?
Stop your foul whining, you filthy piece of distended rectum!
Damn. Good insult.
We've had a bit of a tiff. Nothing major.
Oh,
But
of
it
course.
goes without saying, it was his fault!
But why is the other one having a go at him? Are they going to be able to turn him off without raising suspicion or him trying to stop? I don't get it at all.
What's on?
Orson Welles, Citizen Kane.
Nice. And you're dead.
Films.
Me? No, did a film course at night school. Citizen Kane.
I've never seen Citizen Kane, but it's one of the ones that like you feel like you need to watch. I would love to. But it's not Citizen Kane. Of course it's not.
Excuse me, I can't see. Shh. Excuse me, I can't see through the back of your stupid curly-haired, sticky-out-eared head.
I don't get why they are arguing so much.
No, that's a nice seat.
Look at this, Mr. Maturity.
Hey, you're the one that sat in front of him.
Hello! What do you think of Arnold Rimmer?
This can't go on. One of yous has got to go.
Yes.
Him.
Who was there before him? Who was the first one?
Look, I was here first. I nursed Listy through those early delicate days.
He did?
We are identical. We're exactly the same person. Only you're mentally unstable.
Okay, I thought it was the other way around. I thought that I got confused. I've lost track of who's who.
Wait a minute. Just hold your horses. Hang on.
It's your own fault, Rimmer. If you'd have given me Kachansky's hologram, none of this would have happened. You made the bed, you lie in it, drive room, 10 minutes.
Oh no.
I want you out.
What have I said?
Just out.
I mean, if you can't attend the odd execution, what have you got left?
Out, go on.
Which one's the original one though?
You great Nancy.
He's gonna switch it around and get rid of the one that's just gone away, isn't he? I think. The one that's been so rude.
I'll have a whiskey.
Holly, give him a whiskey.
How would you like it?
Straight. With ice and lemonade, a cherry and a slice of lemon.
Oh, that's definitely straight, isn't it?
So, what's all this gazpacho soup business? What's it all about?
Yeah, tell him if I think he's going to get rid of the other one, but tell him so he can hold it over the other one, you know?
I didn't know gazpacho soup was meant to be served cold.
Oh.
And I told him to take it away and bring it back hot.
Okay.
The looks on their faces still haunt me today.
I can imagine that would have been incredibly
But
embarrassing.
all the time they were laughing at me as I ate my piping hot
I can imagine it would be
gazpacho soup.
embarrassing with like the officers and stuff. Like I can get that personally.
If only they'd mentioned it in basic training, instead of climbing up and down ropes and crawling on your elbows through tunnels. If only just once they'd said...
But if he's training to be an officer, something that could come up, it should have been made known, I think.
Instead of a nothing. Would you...
But I didn't know that. I know some soups are meant to be cold, but I did not know that.
You were right!
I know I'm right.
I never got off the bottom rung.
Aww. Actually, I really do feel sorry for Rimmer.
Todd Hunter was served gazpacho soup the moment he was on solids.
He was the one that was brought back in the first episode as the hologram
One
ceremony,
side
wasn't he?
gazpacho soup, the other side freely dispensing chilled champagne.
Is this gonna go on all day? I thought he was gonna get wiped.
Oh, Cat, stop being nasty. Cat's so rude sometimes. He
I've already
really
done it.
is.
I wiped the other one.
What? You wiped... When?
Just before you came in.
And you let me stand here and bare my soul?
Yep.
Yeah.
You cheeky shit, Lister.
I promise, I swear, I will never ever mention this conversation again. And when I swear, I mean it.
You swear absolutely.
I swear absolutely that I promise that I will never mention gazpacho soup again.
He's got to be lying, right?
You're a bit of a slob, Lister, you know, but when it comes down to it, you keep your word.
Super.
That one he can get away with. Okay. But I had a feeling they would get rid of the other one. I lost track of which one was which. Especially in the cinema scene where they were going like, I lost track of which one was which one was holding up the fingers, you know, like making the shadow puppet. But then as soon as like the other one came out, I was like, okay, that's is that the real Lister? I really did lose track. And I'm saying, is that the real Lister? I completely lost track of who was who, but if that was the real one, I was like, okay, he's getting rid of the other one. He's gonna be, or if the other one was the real one, he'd get rid of that one. I forgot that, but it was so funny. Now, like, thinking back to it, I do remember the gazpacho soup thing with the talking about the officer's table. I believe it's mentioned or shown, maybe? I cannot remember, in another episode. I can't remember what episode, but I believe I've seen it. It might have been like a dream of Rimmer's or something like that. But I believe I've seen it. Or I've assumed I've seen it anyway. Or something similar is meant to remind Rimmer of it. But yeah, like, so my mind is like going to, at the moment, like, what else do I remember? Like, it's trying to race, like, going, do I recall anything else from this? And have I seen this one before? And blah, yada, yada, yada. And no, I've seen it before. But my head is currently scrambling, like, going, hang on. What do I remember? Like, I don't remember the cinema scene. Like, I remember seeing a dual Rimmer episode now. I do. And I remember it being on those kind of beds, and also the exercises, the jumping. No, jumping jacks. I don't know. I don't do exercises. I don't know. But I remember the exercises. And I kind of say I remember their arguing, but I'm not 100% confident in that. That might just be me, like, supplanting what I've just seen in with the stuff I do remember. My head does that sometimes. It's fucking annoying. Because I'm fairly certain I've seen every episode of Red Dwarf. At least until I saw most of the ones that were like they did like a semi-comeback-ish. Not full, like they had the original stuff and then they had like Kachansky bit. I don't remember all of that bit with her. I remember the Arnold Rimmel song from that era. But the more mod stuff, like including the specials that were on Dave, I don't. I think I've seen the specials, the original, like the most recent comeback, or beginning of the most recent comeback with it. I remember those specials. Is it one special or two or three? I can't remember that. But I believe that's what season 9 is technically. I remember the gist of that, but I don't remember. Actually, no, it's not that I don't remember. I literally have not seen anything after that. So the most recent, like, few seasons after that one, I have not seen. And if I have, might have been only a clip or something like that. I have not sat down and watched them. So I'm excited to get to those points and see new stuff. It would be weird seeing them older. It'd be really weird, but I fucking love this show. It makes me happy. Again, I can't accurately describe how it makes me feel. It is a comfort, but that's not enough to describe it. But I I tried saying 2 words at once. It came out really weird. I really felt. I won't try to say felt and really at the same time. My head is like my brain is ahead of like my words. It's like, or stumbling over trying to recall everything. I hate when this happens. But I felt sorry for Rimmer in this one. The way the other Rimmer, the secondary Rimmer, I'm assuming the nasty one was the secondary one. The newer hologram. He was so cruel to him. He was so mean. He was so mean. It's like, you're the same freaking person. Like, I thought maybe there was an error with that one. It had been corrupted because it had been stored on the outside of the ship in Kachansky's stuff. Maybe it was corrupted and it was so nasty to him. Or maybe that one was the same, but because it was like talking to himself, it's where he tortures himself internally. So it's basically that inner voice, where he has to go at himself internally, is just outer voice now, because it is still talking to himself. its inner voice is now another Rimmer. So I guess it could be that way, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't explained. It could have been just like an inner voice is now outer type thing. I don't know. Now, I believe the beginning of season 2 is... I'm going to go to another screen. I just wanted to check. I had to. Because even if I have not, when I go to do next week's episode, even if I hadn't meant to look at the thumbnail, it's very obvious which character's in it, and I am so excited. It's not Robert Llewellyn, but it is Crichton, and I'm so freaking excited because, as I said at the beginning, was it the beginning? Or was it the end of last episode? I don't fucking remember. I'm tired. I haven't slept well for like the last several nights because I've not been well. So, like, I'm running on fumes here. But I don't really remember much of the first Crichton. I might remember more than I think. Or I might be watching it going, oh God, yeah, I've seen this one. Or it might have been like that, but I might have supplanted Robert Llewellyn's look over the original one with some of my memories, like mixed up a little bit. Because to me, when you think of Crichton, it's Robert Llewellyn. He will always be Crichton. Like, what was that show he presented? Me and my other half loved it. Love it. It don't make it anymore, I think, but it's... You got like 2 crews, like engineers and stuff like that, and they are other side of like a scrapyard challenge or scrap heap challenge, and they do like that. But then like he does certain faces, and it's like the like face that, you know what I mean? I know that's not accurate, and it might look a bit weird me doing it, but if you know Crichton, you probably know what expression I mean. When he does that and that, it makes me happy. It's so long since I've watched that too. That was really entertaining, really clever, really fucking clever. How they come up with things. Not a fucking chance. I'll be sat there like, what? I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited to meet any form of Crichton. Now I'm going to wrap this up because I'm waffling on about random crap not to do with the episode, future stuff, and also my daughter's fidgeting a lot in bed. And there's quite a possibility she might get up in a minute, so I need to stop before I take a break and then get on to Blake 7. Oh, I love this show, and I'm so happy I'm doing it on channel. As I said at the beginning of the season, it was not something I intended on reacting to or rewatching. It's kind of a reaction because I don't remember everything, but it's kind of a rewatch. It's kind of a mixture of the two. But I thought maybe about doing it in the future, but not now. But they literally put this. I saw tweets. Don't know if it was Chris Barry's tweet or Craig Charles or maybe Doug Naylor or it might have been the official Red Dwarf tweet. I don't know. But I saw a tweet of it all being put up on iPlayer, and I was like, no fucking way. Had to look and I was like, I've got to watch that today. I've got to watch it today. And I literally stopped what I was doing. I went and watched it. I had to. And then it's like, I can't put out just one. I've got to watch it. I've got to watch it all. And I'm so happy to be doing so. But I'd love to know what you guys think of this episode. Did you get confused by which Rimmer was which? Have we kept the original one? Is the original one now gone? Do you feel sorry for Rimmer? Do you think it was his inner monologue? Because it was like himself, he's still technically inner monologuing, so it's him having to go at itself, or was it corrupted? I'd just love to know what you guys think of this episode. Do you think it was a good finale? We'll see. I'd love to know what you guys think. But if you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again for the next one. Bye-bye.